She's pretty religious though. I don't know about that. I feel about God the same way I feel about Bigfoot. Like, I don't know if he exists, but I wouldn't mind if he existed. And I wouldn't mind if he loved me. You know? Religiously, I consider myself a practicing agnostic. What that means is every Sunday I go to a church that may or may not exist. Like, is this a church or is this a backyard full of hipsters? I hope you don't get offended by that. I can just tell that none of you drink whole milk. I know some of you. I have some friends here. Hi. Fans in these streets. But for those of you I don't know, again, my name is Monique. I get asked about that sometimes. Like last week I went in for an interview and the guy was looking at my application. He was like, huh, I totally thought you were going to be black. And I'm like, look, I'm just as disappointed as you are. Born in 97, does that make me a millennial? I think I'm a millennial. I like show the symptoms.
You are.
You know? Like I'm socially liberal, I'm fiscally not doing great right now. I'm into astrology, which is weird because I didn't believe in that shit at all a few years ago, but like I'm a spineless, people-pleasing Gemini, so I'm on board. But like, you know, I get the hype. I think we all just want to know who we are. And I think that knowing who you are begins with knowing what you want. For example, if you're the kind of person who folds their pizza slices in half, stop that. You clearly just want a calzone. Buy a calzone. Live your truth. I get it. Pizza is hard to eat. It's hot, it's cheesy, it falls apart in your hands. I've developed a method. What you do is you keep the pizza on the plate and then you raise the entire plate to your mouth, all right? And then you move just like part of the pizza off the edge and you take a bite of that. And then you move a little bit more off of that and you take a bite of that. And then you keep this process going on and on. It's called edging. But I do like being a barista. I think it's great. You know, you go to the bar to like take the edge off, and then you come to like me to get it carefully placed back on. And it's a really interesting environment to be in. Like all around you, people are studying for their LCATs and their MSATs, and they're on first dates and they're on interviews. And I'm over here trying to figure out how to slice a bagel without touching it directly. You know, this woman, she walks in and she's just like, excuse me, miss, I'm looking for my husband. And I'm just like, aren't we all? I am single, that's why I wear chokers all the time. I'm basically saying like, hey, this could be you. I was at like a bar last week, and this guy just like out of nowhere kisses me, just puts his face. I'm like, sans consent, and like right afterwards he was like, you're a bad kisser. And I was like, excuse me, sir, perhaps if you had introduced yourself and asked me out, you could have found that out the right way. Or sometimes like a song will come on. You're familiar with songs, like a song will come on, and I'll be like, all right, Kelly's, like maybe your milkshake can bring the boys to the yard, but can your milkshake make them stay? I'm not bitter though. I actually kind of like seeing romance. I like seeing the hand holding, the symmetry, and like Facebook profile pictures. It's kind of fake though. I think like my girlfriend, she's like my gal pal was just telling me about how like her boyfriend like always writes her poems and she would like show them to me. I think it'd be really nice. But like at some point I realized if your boyfriend writes you a poem, he loves you. If he writes you 10 poems, he loves writing poems. I was in a Kroger, I realized realized I could do whatever I wanted. Like, I was just, like, there's this guy just standing there, and I was in the dairy section buying my whole milk, and he was, he had a piece of string cheese, and he opened it up, and he just took a bite out of it.
Oh no!
And I was like, fuck, there are no rules. And I get like a lot of like variations of like the where are you from. I get like, where are you from? Where's your family from? What are you? What am I? Uncomfortable, Diane. I get the, what is your heritage? I like that one because after you ask me that, I get to show you the colors of the wind. Once I dated this guy, and to like surprise me, he learned how to say I love you in Tagalog, like the Filipino language, which is a really thoughtful sentiment. But I don't know if y'all noticed, Tagalog is not my native tongue. So he was like, babe, mahal kita. And I was like, oh, bless you. But yeah, people just like, they just get so like crazy when I tell them I'm Filipino, but they don't crazy, they say really like vague, nice things. I told this guy I was Filipino, and he was like, oh, Filipinos find great success in the United States. Like a fortune cookie. And I was like, I agree. My parents, Filipinos do find great success here. My mom studied super hard, passed all her citizenship exams with flying colors, became a nurse in the intensive care unit, made bank, and my dad married my mom. So yeah, Filipinos find great success when they come in here. But now I like them. I think my only criticism is they raised me very like scared of the world. You know, which is fair. It is a scary world. There's robbers and snakes and guys who want to feel needed, and it's rough out there. And like something that I used to like say to myself to like get me through it was, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I found out pretty recently that lemons are man-made.
Oh.
Wait, what?
They don't come from nature. No, we bred them specifically. Life did not give us lemons. We gave us lemons. It is our fault. All of it is our fault. What I'm trying to say is go vote, I guess. I lost control of the metaphor there somewhere, but okay, but I need to wrap up, so I'm gonna wrap up. I just want to say thank you everyone for letting me be here and talk at you right now. When Miss Teresa Davis asked me to do this, I jumped and we were discussing the details, and she was like, how does $50 sound? And I was like, okay, that's fair, I am using up your space and your time. And she's like, no, we pay you.